Hey, hun, I'm back again with this part two video of I Love You, and like I was mentioning before, I want to pick up where I left off from that last video in part one, where I mentioned about you know having a rough day, being mad. It believe me, you and I are going through the same exact thing together, even though right now we're in different countries. But we are going through the same things: the stress, the torture of the whole government over there, just playing their games and taking their good old time. I guess it takes them a long time to fish through a couple pieces of paper, but I guess that's how they operate. Um, but we are going through the same stresses. This is what life is. This is how we learn from experience of how to deal with things. It's if if there was a human being on the face of the planet that says I've never had anger problems or never was stressed out, that's a lie. That's a lie. Because if anyone could ever tell you that they've never had problems like this or never had problems like we had, it's a lie. They're lying. They're lying out their teeth. They're lying out their ass. Because everybody has it. You have it. I have it. My parents have it. Your parents have it. The people down the street have it. Everybody has these problems, some kind of problems in some form, shape, or way. They have problems, and we are having our own life, personal issues like everybody else has. But we will get through them because it's life. It's a block in the road. We're going to pass it. It's simple. It's minor. That's what love is. We stress out about a lot of things. Well, you even seen it at the time at the apartment, for example. The time with the DC trip where they were going to separate us and I disliked it, but I got over that and went because it's what you wanted, and I wanted to know that you have a good time and you get to go to DC and experience it with someone you love, me. And, it is what it is. It's, sometimes you got to deal with the crap in life, whether it be parents or not. I had to deal with my parents' crap for so long. And then it just got to a point where it's like, you know what, you guys are wrong this time. You're wrong this time. And I will show you that you're wrong. Kind of like your parents. You are at the fork in the road with your parents where you got to make a decision to come here or, stay with them. I'm not telling you what to say because, like I said, if you ever watch that speech that I made, that 3-part speech video that I made about when I talked to that Vietnamese guy. I think that's you texting now. When I talked to that Vietnamese guy on some of the information that he gave me about life, culture, and some of the things that I questioned him on. But there's got to be a time in life where you, just like I have, got to say, you know what, Mom, Dad, you're wrong this time. You are wrong. You are flat out wrong about this time. It's how can we say it? It should be what makes you happy. If they know that you be happy with me, they should allow you to be happy. Yeah, there's this culture, whole kibosh stuff that everybody has. We have traditions. Not everybody does their traditions here, but there is tradition somewhere along the way. There's probably traditions in my family. I just don't know about them because the people that did them are dead. That really doesn't help me a whole lot. But it's life, and we'll get through it. It is what it is. But um, I'm gonna be a man here because I know a lot of other people don't have the courage to do this, especially on the internet. And that is to take the opportunity to say I'm sorry for some of the things you do, or that I did. Sorry, for some of the things that I did, said, and whatnot. And I want you to know from the bottom of my heart that I'm sorry for anything that may have upset you, or something was said wrong, or something maybe I shouldn't have said. It's just how it is. People say things to each other back and forth and don't really mean it, which some of the times they only maybe say it out of anger. which could be in our case of, things are getting rough. But that's how life is. That's how relationships work. If they didn't have any of those bullet points of that in it, it's something's eerily wrong about the relationship if there's not even a tiny bit of an argument or something in it. But I just wanted to say I'm sorry, because I know there's a lot of guys, especially nowadays, that will never admit to saying that they're wrong. And sometimes maybe I am wrong. We all make mistakes. And I know a lot of the guys out there, my age especially, and a lot of these guys that have big egos just don't want to apologize ever for some of the things that they know that they're wrong for. But I, on the other hand, want to say I'm sorry for anything. Because the first step to curing everything is admitting your own wrongness. And there are times that I am wrong, or something, that doesn't work right. I'm wrong. And I want you to know that. This is how we can get through things. This is how we can make it work. Yeah, it's a long time and everything like that, but hey, if it's meant to be, life is what you make it. That's what it is in life. And life is what you make it. And I am going to make it worthwhile. That's why I fight for the one that I love. You. The name on that board back there is the person I fight for every single day. And I wouldn't want to fight for anybody other than that name back there on that poster board behind me. You are the tag team partner that I go to war with. We team up together and we go against the enemy, whoever that may be, in the day of life. And I rather that person every single day in my life to experience life with. I want it to be you. You, only you, and nobody else. Because life with you is just perfect. I can enjoy myself. Sometimes I just think about things in the future. I just kick back giggling where you're like, honey. It's just those things that just make me smile every day. And without that smiling, I might lose my smile if I can't think of that or have it in my life. But I'm going to respond to your text now as you're waiting for. So I want you to know that I love you. Un-U-M to you. And let me know what you think of these two-part videos, and then get back to me. And we're gonna keep on trucking along like we do best. Like I say, only the strong shall survive. I love you, hun. Mwah.